Howdy folks, Sunday in the South. Blackened catfish played on the menu this evening. We're going to blacken this catfish up in a cast iron skillet and serve it on a bed of roasted potatoes and some spinach. I've got a few shrimp over here with the tail on we're going to kind of garnish this with as well. I'm using this Paul Prudhomme redfish magic that I use a lot to blacken stuff with on this little old catfish fillet. And whether you're doing one catfish fillet or a dozen, it does not matter. There's not any specific amounts for any of this. It's all just eyeballed and whatever you think it's going to take for taste. So if you're doing a lot more fillets, just use more stuff. We're going to put together a butter sauce here that's absolutely outstanding. Goes real good with this blackened catfish fillet. We're going to use a little bit of Crystal hot sauce, some Cajun seasoning, some Old Bay, a little bit of dill, brighten it up with a little bit of lemon juice. When this catfish fillet is done, we're going to pull it out of the skillet, get us some sliced red onion in, a little bit of garlic, wilt that spinach down. We're going to serve that along with those roasted potatoes. We're going to set that fillet on. We're going to get these potatoes cut up and get them roasting. I'm going to cut these into some wedges. And these are gold potatoes. You can use any potato you want to. Red potatoes work good. We're going to get these in a bowl, get them tossed up in a little bit of olive oil. I'm going to season them with some Mrs. Dash. Let's add a little flavor to them. Get a little salt on here, a little pepper. Make sure that oil's coating them real good. We're going to get these over in the toaster oven and get them roasting. We're going to run that at 400 degrees till those browned up and crisped a little bit. Alright, while our taters roasting up, we're going to go ahead and get this sauce put together. I'm going to get a little Crystal sauce in here, some of this Louisiana hot sauce. And for this sauce, I'd say the proportions would be about 1/3 hot sauce, 2/3 butter. And we're going to season that hot sauce up a little bit. We're going to put a little bit of Cajun Creole. This is unsalted. Get a little of that in there. Get a little Old Bay in. A little bit of dill. Not much. Pretty stout. We're just going to let this bubble off here just a minute. Very easy to make. Try to cook some of that vinegar out. Well, that's smelling good. That's some flavorized, kicked up hot sauce right there. And that Crystal's not very hot. It's got good flavor. I'm going to cut the heat all the way back and get some butter in. Just want to swirl that butter around and let it emulsify. Just like that. Nice and creamy. Get a little bit of lemon juice in here. Not much. Give this a taste, see if it meets expectation. Oh, that's good. That's going to go real good with that catfish. Now we're going to get this catfish fillet here prepped up, and I'm using some clarified butter. I like this because it has a high smoke point. I made this myself, but you can buy it in the store. We're just going to get that on here, and I'm not even going to put any oil in the skillet. We're just going to let this little bit here do what needs to be done. Otherwise, you kind of end up with a greasy catfish fillet, and I do not like it. We're just going to get a good little coating of this blackening spice on here. A little more clarified butter. Now, if you don't have any clarified butter, you can use canola or vegetable oil to coat this with. It works okay too. I just prefer natural fats when I can. And I had some of that clarified in the fridge, so that's what I'm using. It looks pretty good. I'm going to get some of these little old shrimps coated up as well. You're going to need some good ventilation when you're cooking this up. It's going to smoke. Let's get this filet sizzling. Our potatoes are done. Let's take a look at them here. Nice and brown. I'm going to leave them in there and just keep them warm till we're ready to plate. Alright, skillet's hot because it's smoking. Let's go ahead and lay this old filet down here. We're going to let that go a minute or two on that side and flip it. And I'm going to check it. We're going to cook it to about 145 internal. It's been going a couple of minutes on that side, and you can see she's smoking. We'll flip it over and get a look at it. There we go. Beautiful. About 1:30, ain't gonna be much longer. I'm gonna go ahead and lay these little old shrimps in here. By the time they're done, that fish will be done. Shrimp look good. This old filet's just about done. I'm gonna go ahead and cut the heat back, let this skillet cool off and start cooling off a little bit. Let's get a check here. It's 144. 146. Go ahead and pull it. I'm just gonna set it right over here on this cutting board. Let it rest there a few minutes. We'll get this spinach and whatnot going. Shrimps is done. We can get us a little onion in here. I'm just going to let them cook here a minute till they soften up. Get a splash of water in, deglaze that pan. Speed up this softening process. Get some garlic in the skillet. Got the fire turned down real low. We're just going to wilt this spinach here a little bit. Get a little olive oil in. Boy, that smells good. We can get that out in a bowl. We're going to plate this up with that catfish. A little red onion, a little garlic seasoning. Gonna be extra good. Now look at that skillet. A little splash of hot water steamed itself right out. That's why I like it. Alright, it's catfish dinner time. Let's get this plated. Gonna be extra good. Guaranteed. Get some seasoned rice over here. Some of this crystal butter sauce on the plate. Off the hooks. Guaranteed. We got a few scrimps we're going to lay on here. Garnish off with a little bit of red bell. A sprinkle of parsley. And that's it, folks. That's a blackened catfish dinner right there. It'll make you slap everybody around the table, I guarantee. Restaurant quality, regular folk style. Till next time, peace.